Thank you for your interest in our small grants program, the Creating New Economies Fund. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the application process. And again, if you have any questions, please email us at smallgrants@conservationfund.org. It will be helpful if you can print the application form before listening to this overview, so it's available for reference. Before you apply, we encourage you to complete the very brief preliminary project idea form and submit it via email by October 31st to smallgrants@conservationfund.org. You can find this form in the Tools and Forms section of our website. Though this is optional, completing this very brief form will help our staff identify the best ways to support you through the application process. Applications are due December 15th via email to smallgrants@conservationfund.org. There are 3 application forms. One for projects that promote access to healthy food or opportunities to be active, one for rural United Methodist Church applicants, and one for general triple bottom line projects. You can find all of these forms in the Tools and Forms section on our website, and if you're not sure which form to use, please give us a call. Please be sure to use the application form and answer all the questions. Limit your application to 6 pages. This 6-page limit does not include the information sheet or your budget. You can delete examples we provide from your final application. I want to point out some key questions on the application form before we get going. Eligible applicants for the Creating New Economies Fund Small Grants Program include nonprofits, town and county governments, faith groups including rural United Methodist churches, and community groups working in partnership with a fiscal agent. These are groups that do not have 501c3 status through the IRS. If your organization is not a nonprofit, you can still apply if you work with a fiscal agent. Fiscal agents might be a nonprofit partner or a municipal agency. If you're working with a fiscal agent, please be sure to develop a memorandum of understanding so everyone's clear on roles and responsibilities. There's a sample MOU in the Tools and Forms section of our website. Be sure to clarify whether your fiscal agent will charge a processing fee, and also be sure to consider tax implications for individuals who are paid as contractors through the small grant. You'll notice that on the first page of the application, we ask about network participation. One of Resourceful Community's priority goals is to create a network of engaged and informed community practitioners who connect with and learn from each other. We provide opportunities to come together through workshops, convenings, and other offerings. We consider network participants community partners or resource partners. We encourage applicants to get to know and participate in our network to help them better understand our goals and to strengthen their community efforts. We post network events on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/resourcefulcommunities. Please pay close attention to question number 5. How have the people who will benefit from your proposed project been involved in planning, decision-making, and implementation of this work? Have you already held a meeting with them? How do you incorporate input from the community? We're interested in hearing how your proposed project is more than one person's idea and how stakeholders inform your efforts. We ask that your project partners are described in question number 6. Please be sure to describe your project partners' roles and whether the partnerships are already in place or if they're potential partnerships, ones you're working to start. Do you need an MOU for these partnerships? In question number 7, we ask that you share a basic work plan for your proposed project. This question is broken down into activities that have already been completed, things you will do to prepare for your project, and what will happen once your project gets underway. For steps you'll take once the project is underway, please be sure to share who you will serve and how often they will engage with your project. Finally, we ask applicants to submit a project budget. You can find samples and templates of project budgets in the Tools and Forms section of our website. Your budget is not included in the application page limit. Make sure your numbers add up. And if you're requesting funds to pay for staff, please be sure to state the position, what the person will do, the rate of pay, and duration of time on the project. For example, if you plan to pay a trainer who will develop and deliver curriculum at $15 an hour for 15 hours a week for 6 weeks, the total would be $1,350 on your budget. Be sure to include additional funding sources, amounts, and whether the funds are secured or potential. In-kind support includes resources besides money. This might include volunteer time, donated supplies, free of charge meeting space, for example. Noting in-kind contributions on your budget demonstrates community support for your project. Putting a value on services or goods helps potential funders understand how you're getting what you need, besides money, to carry out a successful project. And you can use this information to thank your volunteers and donors. Finally, we ask you to share a bit about how you will evaluate your project. Remember that evaluation doesn't begin after the project is completed. It's ongoing. Outlining how you will measure your results early will help you strengthen your project along the way. It will also give you important information you'll need for grant reports and data to help you tell your story. We'd be happy to talk through evaluation strategies or share additional resources if it helps. Again, preliminary project ideas are due October 31st. Staff will be available until November 20th to help applicants, and applications are due December 15th. Grants will be announced in March, and funds will be awarded in April. If you have any questions, please email us at smallgrants@conservationfund.org, and be sure to check our Facebook page for postings of events and other news. Thank you.